good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you. And welcome back to the Beta Planners with a return to the Crimson Chateau estate within the darkest dungeon. And we're going with a very aptly named team, Blood for the Blood God. We are going to try and kill the Hag. The Hag is a typical wield boss, meaning high blight resistance and what have you not, but very low bleed resistance. I wanted to say blood resistance, but that's not the exact same thing. So we're going to actually use if it bleeds. I upgraded this skill. I have upgraded Commissarius Rex to his fullest. With, of course, bleed abilities and doing more damage if it bleeds. And we have Jordan here for if it bleeds and Doctor Strange for the healer. Yes, we are using 3 level 4s and 1 level 3. Not making the same mistake again of putting several people at the low end of things, or actually too low as it happened with Dismas. Which, by the way, isn't a complete failure. I forgot that we actually had Robin over here. Of course, he's a lower level and it's a shame that we lost Dismas, but in a sense, it will work. I did also notice that I do like point blank shots simply for the shovel capabilities of it. And, well, perhaps and Wicked Slice, it is usable of all positions, but if you have Open Vein and Wicked Slice, they're kind of superfluous to one another. They hit the same targets. Now, this does damage and this does bleed, so there's definitely, this is useless in the ruins and this is okay in the ruins and other way around, but yeah, I don't know. We still have at least a highwayman. Alright. This is going to be this team I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Blight, Bleed, and Disease Resistance. Mainly actually for the Blight and the Disease Resistance, which does tend to happen in this place, so voila. I also have done some extra damage. We have Martyr Seals, which is a very common pick for me for the Flagellant and the Focus Ring, trying to make sure that we hit the, well, kind of standard now equipment for the Houndmaster, and we have Doctor Strange with the maximum heals. There's also a little bit of Mark synergy going on, but not terribly so. Yeah, I had to spend quite a bit of money. I did sell, however, also some trinkets. I spent quite a bit of money to upgrade Commissarius Rex here, mainly. He got from level 1 armor, level 2 to level 4, and skills from 1 to level 4. That is expensive. So, yeah. Well, alright. We have to upgrade him, one way or another. The bank is now going to give us about, for this 1% is 800 times 5 is 4,000 gold and a little bit. Alright, we'll still need to try and get the bank to become very, very profitable. Actually, you want kind of like, I don't know, 200,000 in the banks, and you get every turn 10,000. That's still not good enough to lock in a good trade, which, by the way, I almost was considering doing this one, because it's another Caregiver's Convention. This is a new thing, the Ethereal Crucifix, plus 25 damage versus Eldritch, that's really nice. Plus 3 bleed resistance, minus 20 max HP. Ouch! I'm not sure if I prefer that over simply the Eldritch Slaying Ring. Because that's the same amount of additional damage, not the bleed resistance, but minus 8 dodge. I think I prefer minus 8 dodge over minus 20 max health. That is a lot. So, yeah, we're not gonna do that. Provision. There we go. We'll need some lights. We don't have a light creator, that's true. No, I need to be stingy. I need to be more stingy here.
The knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
I see.
There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
She is over there, but we might want to scour more of this dungeon if we do well. Let's not forget we have level 4s here, and I do want to get my money back. Bad start.
Festering fear.
No, we're not dead. I heard you. That's another dodge. Alright, this is not starting out as much as I'd like it to be. Let's deal with one stress dealer. You are dead. That is awesome. I'm actually going to put the mark on you, despite the fact that these guys can't hit the bank. I want the flagellant to take some damage here. Another accusation on the same target. Nice, a dodge. You know, get some stress relief.
Their formation is broken.
Noise.
Offensive.
Stress until camp. You've gotta be shitting me. I can't take that over. I can remove the debuff though, I realize.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
That's all fine and well. Well, dealing well with the stress right now. I think I'm gonna cheese this just a wee little bit, just a small little cheese, you know, one of that you take with a little wine, just a small little nibble. Oh, yeah, of course, he still is stressing out. Oh, well, that helps. Oh no, he's blighted. Such a terrible thing. Oh no, the horror. The pain. Take that hit. That's what you get for accusing me, you corpse. Why not? Crit of 4. It's very little, but it's stress relief, so... Yeah. Oh, I was just about to say, but... Well, the good thing about it, we can start hitting and then she can stress relief from getting kills and what have you know. And yes, I actually took off her normal attack mode, if you will, her wicked hack for if it bleeds. Does have a damage modifier down, but we are going to work on the bleeds, baby. 8 damage, not dead yet. That was nice, though. And another crit. Unfortunately, the Hellion did not feel like that was significant enough for her to be de-stressed.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
No bleed, and the damage was... the debuff was also resisted. Wow. But you are now quite low in your damage department. Let's do this. If it bleeds, can't hit the first rank. Didn't even realize that. So the damage has to come from the flagellant, which is a little annoying now considering we have to kill him. Ah, but he has a lethal dot on him. Okay, cool. No problems, he has a lethal dot on him. Yep, they didn't complain because of the lethal dot. That's pretty good. Then do no stress relief. That's unfortunate. You will kill with this, so I don't want to do that, so I'm actually going to do this. Because I want to get the Hellion to kill. Which she can't, I just realized, because she can't hit the first rank. Oops. Sorry, I'm just very accustomed to having Wicked Hack as an active
This
ability.
expedition at least promises success.
And I was pressing on the room and I'm like, why am I not going forward? Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. It's not because I'm an idiot that the team doesn't want to move forward. That's what you're figuring out from that sentence. That's not a fact. Don't mix up fact or fiction here. Oh, there are goodies down this road. We will probably come back for it, but not right now.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
This for sure. Now, we don't have any vampires yet. I know the infestation is running up, but that's too quick. We have none of them yet, so it would be a bit of a waste, I believe. You have like no... Well, you have a chat. That's actually only 10% lower. Dagnabbit.
Your step.
Every time I take a chance at that, it just totally fails. Probably we'll walk on here with the light going out, and then hopefully that will allow for us. We'll not use that. We'll try again. Thank you. And we'll fight this team a little bit more in the dark. We don't have any particular trinket right now that requires us to be in the light.
Press this advantage.
Goodbye.
Give them no quarter.
Debuff. Nice dodge. Yup. Or no, let's go for if it bleeds. Nice. Very nice. Very nice indeed. There you go. 5. Yeah, I think you both have lethal dots on you. Actually, you don't have just... Actually, you do. No, you certainly do. Which means we can yop and we can stress heal. Oh, you won't be dead next turn. Oh, 1 HP off. Houndmaster? Yes, you will be the first to react. No stress relief. No crit for the Grid God. But we do have a lot of blood for the Blood God. Yeah. Why not? There's another little bit of blood. I am realizing that I am throwing away a lot of this potential blood here.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Even more of it.
Now it must be carried home.
Fine, we'll throw away the bandages. Too bad of the money that we spent there. We'll come back on that on the return journey with the anti-venom.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
We found so much food that we hardly needed anything else. Hounds watch and release the hounds. That is about the best thing I can think here. Battle trends would be nice. Won't relieve her from stress though, but I am going to take that. And I will use the herb to get rid of the debuff. And... well, this... You don't have a disease, but why not? I mean, I have 1 point left, so...
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Nope. Murder, death, kill.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
I think you're over-exaggerating a little bit, Wayne. It was just one easy tiny little critical. And we'll start stress relieving again, so... Now, dodge is your major thing, yeah. Well, at least I tried. Another crit. Our Hellion is really getting too stressed. But she will be dead. And we'll let Dr. Strange heal himself, and we'll start using this team in order to get some stress relief, because it's not really wise with the Hag, because you don't know who goes into the pot, to go in there with a lot of stress. So let's not have that be a thing. I'm surprised they focus so much on the back rank marked. Yeah. You know what? Take this mark away from you. No de-stress. Alright.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Poor Sonya now being all alone. I do want to get another Hellion, but yeah, unfortunately at the current moment, no such luck, as Boudica was considered to be too broken to try and repair. I also know that it's more difficult to stress you with an occultist, simply because you suffer from the fact that you can get a 0 heal and then have bleed applied to it. Unlike with the Vestal, you are at least guaranteed to have some beneficial effect from it. It can never screw you over. This is kind of what I mean to say there. Now dodge, alright. You bleed out, exactly as planned. You guys like to focus on this dude. Do not approve, do not appreciate. Oh, you are a little bit hurt. That's such an overheal, but alright. You guys have no stun resistance, so there you go. Too bad Yop can't crit, but then it would have a damage modifier, and then the whole thing of delaying the fight for stress heal and what have you not would also been a complete pointless thing. So you know what? I guess it's a good thing that it doesn't have any damage, but alright, alright, alright. Oh! Insta-kill! I didn't want to do that for the stress relief, but I didn't expect it to go that well. No stress relief. You all have a deadly dot on you, so no reinforcements will come, and we have done our tasks. You can only crit heal yourself for stress relief. In case of having a person in position 1, psychokinesis, that's fine by me. That's a-okay. We'll just give a bleed to your buddy as well, and give him a deadly bleed as well. This team was built to bleed, yo. Instead of these shoes were made to walking, this weapon was made to bleed. Decimated. And now the soil and ground, you will now feed. I didn't do that really well, but you get the gist of the song. I mean, you don't come here because I have a beautiful singing voice, right? Whoa! 2 stress dealers and a giant. Do not approve. I'm actually doing this on purpose. Now, if occultists can go first, yes. Alright. You won't die. If I do this, And it's minimal damage, you will die. Yeah. Oh. We'll do that one. Because of the double axe. Yeah, I had to go for the... Thank you for the alien poison spores. That's not too much of a problem. We may want to start and put our Houndmaster up front. I think I'm going to do that. And we're going to go and dodge tank him. That's cool that it isn't a stress attack. Boop, boop, boop. Debuff your damage, buddy boy. Oh, you resisted. That's a little less. Dodge tank it up. So that this giant can't do too much unless he does that. Oop. This is annoying, to be certain. No, I should cook. I mean, I will have still one cookie left for the fight with the hack, so that will be fine. Oh, Badoo. There we go, group back in order. Nice dodge, thank you very much, because we didn't have you guarded anymore. Cookie it up. Cookie it up! 19, oh, very good. Give you a nice big heal. And give you a bleed, apparently. I should have yapped. What am I doing? Think about your actions first. 15 damage. That's actually not as bad as it could be, for certain. For sure. You will take over that. You went too quick. Now you can't yap. Hit him. He will be dead. He will be so dead that I can't even heal. That is not exactly what I had hoped for, to be honest. Oh, that is not what I wanted to see. Well, yeah, because these are the slippery boots. Plus 4 dodge, minus 12, 20 move resistance. Yeah. Good thing we kept the shovel.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
I don't like the fact that we're going in with a heli that's hurt. But that's what it's gonna be. I didn't change the order. Then again, she changed the order all the time, but...
A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
Here, 40 bleed resistance. There's a very little chance that she will resist all bleeds. I'm actually gonna lower her dodge because it's their only defense to us missing. Who's gonna go into the pot? The healer. Ooh! Unless he dodges. Well, she is marked and we cookie. For once, I do not forget. Meat tenderizer. Alright. Wow. Okay. 23 damage. And bleeding. That it. Oh, I was just about to say, no bleed? No, she only resisted the debuff. Well, we don't really need the debuff in order to bleed her. That's a stress attack, I believe. Oh, and it heals her. That's annoying. Mark her again. $15. Nice. Yes, 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 I know you're hurt. Seasoned to perfection. 1 damage, a little bit of stress. It's a debuff. It's less damage. That's kind of annoying, but not enough annoying to matter.
Consumed by the spores she spawned.
Woohoo! 1 HP on our Hellion.
Success so clearly. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
We don't need a shovel, we now know. Because of... Why do we have... Didn't you know we had that? There we go. No, we're gonna continue adventuring. I am a little worried about my Hellion, though, I have to admit. Oh, she's not going to do this trap again. I'm glad I didn't. I don't like it, the fact that even our Houndmaster failed, but then again, he's lower level. Oh. The fact that our Hellion is so hurt is disconcerting. We threw away the anti-venom? No, we did not. Let me see here what I have. I have a bit of portraits, a bit of deeds. This is the money. This money is horrible, so I'm willing to trade that off. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. No fight along the way, that's good. I will give her some food if we go into this corridor. We have 12 food, I am aware of that, but I just didn't want to do it just now because I didn't know how many food hunger tiles we're going to... Oh, and we have this as well. You have disease resistance? No, you. Oh. Really? We have plus 33% resistance. Oh, we have a quirk that... Circumstances unfortunately made it so that actually she wasn't the right target to do that. Who would have then been the right target? 40% also not really good. 30% on him as well. Also sickly. Oh. Are you both sickly? No, not you. Yeah, you're both sickly. Poop. Oh, the disease resistance was still the highest on her. At 53. Oh well. Rabies. It's not... I am going to remove it, but it's not a horrible right now in our circumstance. It's not like, for instance, the worries. Alright, torchlight. And have your fill. You are now full. We'll still need a freaking darn strong heal, but... That's a goal. And we'll also need some stress relief. I need to get rid of the ghoul. I mean, that is the biggest stress dealer in their team. I would love it if I could stress heal, but I need to do that at the end of the fight when there are only 2 doggies left. Of course, these guys can give rabies as well. Big heal of 0. What have I told you, my watchers, about the occultist? Yep, that exactly.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left.
Resist the disease. I think it's because you have the one already that they tend to give. 27. There it is.
Returns even the boldest gaze.
Almost dead. Now he is. Alright, so that is dealt with. The whole team has stress, so let's... I should should increase the light. I didn't do that with this myself. Perhaps I should have done that the moment I saw it wasn't too strong of a fight, but... Oh, I just realized that now. I'm not recording this on the oh. Sorry. I'm not recording this on the same day, but... I just realized. By the way, I should take it over from him, because she can actually cure her own bleeds. I'm now so all of a sudden thinking about this and how I could have saved him that I feel a little silly. There we go. I might have to remove again 2 rabies after this dungeon, but... There we go. You take more bleeds. We up. They will get 1 round of actions, then we up. They get 1 round of actions, then we up. And in the meantime, we will make sure that we will heal. So that we're not only dependent upon the occultists to do so. Just go to try and get a crit. You have guys have dodges. There you go. Crit that, baby. Very nice, very nice. Another crit. Okay, Hellion's still stressed. Oh, no more marked. I was like, why are they not attacking him? That's because he's no longer marked. Yep, of course. Yep. Take over the blink and get yourself marked. Did not resolve anyone's stress. Okay then. Lower your damage. What's actually the debuff you have? Oh yeah, that's just the debuff of your Yap. Actually, can we double stun? That's quite a good chance for that actually. There we go. Our Hellion has constantly been the one that, like, requests, like, guys, I'm a little stressed out here. I kind of want to camp out or something. I do want to go, actually, for the Puppet Feeder after this. And you know what? We'll start killing them. Because otherwise this is going to be, again, a long episode. That's a little unnecessary. But yeah, the Puppet Feeder is kind of what I want to go for next as in regards to any districts, which increases the idle stress relief by 10 points. So that makes it quite significant. There you go, you will be dead. You won't, you get 1 more attack off. Don't crit me, thank you. Don't seize me, thank you. You will take this over. You will be up just for the hell of it. And we have 1 more round of stress heals that we can do. Nope, we can't because, of course, I should have realized the doggy goes quicker.
Horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Leper only. 20% of the healing received. Yeah. Portrait we don't really need anymore. I built the bank. I just realized. There are still reasons to get portraits, don't get me wrong, but to keep 1 portrait just to try and get free is a little bit less necessary. There we go.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Perfect. Oh, not perfect, but it's not the 4,500 tapestry, but it's a good reward. Man, take it out. She didn't bleed. Really? Well, in that case, go here. And Iron swat him.
Eradicated.
Was not necessary to do it another way. Eldritch Pull.
How quickly the time.
I was just about to say, not the worst skill, even if it pulls our healer forward, but then she also crits with it. And she had to crit with it. Though it isn't bad for once for Doctor Strange to take a little bit of damage. That is a little unfortunate though. Well, heal it up. Which is a good thing, by the way, of the Occultist. He can actually heal, a strong heal from any position. Yeah, and I... Ooh, thank you for the dodge. Goodbye! Because you're not really sure if she will hit now, considering the fact that she just got rabies, so... Yeah. Yeah, you will go back to spots now. That's at least the idea I'm having. There we go. Actually from here it doesn't really matter. Lower damage. Because we don't have yet somebody targeted with a mark, so I don't know where they're gonna strike yet, and we don't have a lot of protections. But we do have Yap. We do have Yap. Buff, buff. Still not they're not in unstunnable territory. I am starting to like Barbaric Yap quite a bit. Just healers. First do the small heals on you two, and then you can start worrying about the Flagellant. Yeah, now they do have an 80% stun resistance, so I doubt I'm gonna do that again. But the crit is nice for just some stress relief. Our Hellion is actually now, for once, not the most stressed character on our team. It is amazing. And these two are quite interchangeable on the positions. In fact, if I put the Houndmaster in 4, I could have given him a sacrificial stab. But then the team wouldn't have been called Blood for the Blood God, which of course is very, very important. Not just because it is Blood for the Blood God, but because the team is named. Perhaps I should have mentioned those reasons in vice versa order, but still. Noise! We are low on stress, we can start attacking. Is that just enough for an Exsanguinate? I think so. So... Because I think it's 50 or lower. I hope it's not lower than 50. I think it's 50 or lower. Well, you got the... Yeah, it is indeed, as I thought. Bop! You bleed like crazy. Take additional damage. I could have actually lowered his protections, of course, with the mark of the Houndmaster. But it's no longer needed. He is super dead. How dead? Super dead. Sounds a bit like a game, right? Killtacular. Magnificent. Headshot. Super dead. You know what? Lower his resistances actually for once. Yeah, that lowers them quite significantly. Yup him. Because you can't do anything else in that position, so yup is the best thing that you can. And a little bit of damage is not a problem for the Flagellant. Your damage has been severely limited, of course, due to your abilities, but the bleed is the most important thing there that you applied, because that also allows us to do more damage than via Houndmaster. Well, yup, again. Did not stun him this time, but we will crit him apparently again. His damage is minus 148. Minus 148. I consider that quite significant. You have perished.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
It's about time we start considering throwing away the torches and the food. Well, first the torches, not the food, because that would give us unwanted stress. On a rapid rush, which is a crit, unfortunately. And just out of Exsanguinate territory. It's unfortunate.
Death waits.
Why do these guys always crit so much?
Concentration.
Heal you. Strangely enough, I know. Start with the stress heal. Unfortunately, of course, not the one that I want to have stress heal. That is a dodge. And he didn't like being attacked. Well, at least they're now down to 2, so we can do the good old yelp trick. Unfortunately, though, they're out of sync with one another when they act. Just get a mark on just to make sure who gets the damage. No!
Balanced.
Unfortunate as well. Take over the bleed, that will get you into sanguinate territory, or probably in this case rather redeemed territory. But we already have Doctor Strange being right on top of the heels. Good, despite him being out of sync and having a stun resistance, he did get stunned. Now that should... No! Really? Really? Oh no, 21. Whoops. Well, in that case, just start healing him, because then we're now waiting for something that will possibly never arrive. Fail. Double stun again. I think the Hellion is debuffed like crazy though, yeah, regarding her damage. Whatever. It's mainly her again at 19. Time to kill. Too bad. Second dodge, by the way. The rabies is taking effect. But ooh, crit from the Houndmaster to compensate for that. He has been on point with his marks though. 74 damage. Ah, too bad. The bleed wasn't resisted. Because otherwise that wouldn't have done a darn thing. I should not have done that because you're the one that hits the rank 1. But we'll yelp him. We'll yelp him. Yapped. Consider yourself the yapped, doggy. And consider yourself extremely debuffed and doing damage. And you would be dead. Will be dead. Not would be, will be. That's dodged. I've never seen Barbaric Yup being dodged. Are you dead now? No. Well, let's just hit you. And again a crit. Of course our trinkets work towards that. I said there was a torches, right?
Lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Little trick. I don't believe you can get a hunger tile on a tile that has actually a crate on it. Because that is already its special thing for that tile.
Glittering gold, trinkets
we'll take the deeds then. But it does mean we will leave.
Blood.
And money-wise, not horrible. Heirloom-wise, pretty darn good. We got ourselves a level 5 occultist with wasting sickness. Oh man, you need to wind it. Wasting sickness as well, plus lazy eye. But lazy eye is not a problem, but a lot of diseases. Ah, and I even packed the freaking garlic.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
We have no infected heroes. B, didn't I kill this guy already? Hi! You're dead. Why are you here? Nearly there. Nearly there. Good to see. We have so many people diseased right now. Rabies Vestal has already a very low accuracy. Bulimic and wasting sickness. I'm actually going to remove that because there's a chance I will remove both of them. Wasting sickness. Or rabies. We'll remove that as well. Unequipped trinkets. Sort by rarity. There we go. And I say then, I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.